welcome. Something that I wanted to talk about is humans' hate for humans. I was with somebody some years ago now who first exposed me to the idea that humans are actually a parasite, actually parasitic and raping and killing the earth. And if it wasn't for humans, everything would be fine. That's one way of looking at it. I agreed for some time, not vehemently, but I agreed. And now, when I hear that, I just don't buy it. It is what they would perhaps call in the truther community a psyop. Of course, it helps perpetuate and further an alternative agenda to have the species that you were trying to control believe and think that they are the problem. Because then that group of people or species is almost continuously and collectively looking outside themselves for answers. We're so destructive, we're so bad, we are inherently bad. We are inherently bad. Does that ring any bells? Any recovering Catholics or Christians or heavily religious people? Does that ring a bell? Sinful nature. Do you recall? When you are in a dogmatic religion, when you are hammered with the inherent nature of human as being sinful, dark, to detriment, negative, destructive, what hope is there? Well, you've got to talk to the Pope or Lord the Pope or Lord your middle person of your religion in order to gain saving grace, exclusion from your humanness, which is completely impossible. Humanness is humanness. And we're not bad. I'm not just saying this to placate us as humans. We're not inherently bad. We're everything. So you could say we can be bad. We can behave badly. We also have expansive heartfulness and good. How does it feel when you believe that there's just an element of badness in you that you'll never rectify, that you'll never heal, that is sinful and destructive, and you probably don't deserve to be on this planet? Pretty shit, isn't it? It's pretty shit feeling. And I put it to you that is not why we are here. It's not why we're here. This absolutely stunning, divine, paradisical plane that is Earth, is not for inhabitants ultimately that believe and perpetuate the thoughts and the feelings that come from the thoughts that are, I don't deserve to be here. If you look at something like the Dark Crystal movie, and you look at the characters in there named the underlings. They live in the trees, happy, peace-loving. And the Skeksis, which are the certainly reptilian-looking in that movie, semi-reptilian-looking creatures that suck the life force out of the underlings and the gelflings, which are these peaceful, loving creatures which never suspect that anything is out to harm them. They have this inherent connection to nature and this open-heartedness, and it is detrimentally, I feel, mistaken for weakness, and then they suck the life force literally out of them, which can also be seen as a crossover for what happens in this plane. Some of us think is the drawing of adrenochrome out of the children and drinking that and injecting that into the skin, or injecting different parts of humans, preferably babies, into the skin for that eternal youth look. So it's all there in the movies, and then you can look at that percentage that they talk about. Oh, you know, you've just got to divulge 10% truth, or whatever it is, 1% truth. So they give it all in the movies, or we let you know. But if you're not open, if you're not aware, and if you don't have a vibrant curiosity, and not a hypervigilance, but a vigilance and a determination mentally to inquire into oneself, to look at the experiences, the thoughts, and be accountable for what are yours, and let go of what isn't. Because there are a lot of factors involved in control, if we want to talk about the control of anything in general. You know, the oppressor in that scenario will use all tools available. And that's certainly what, you know, some of us would say is currently occurring on this plane. There are lots of tools. Complete use of the electromagnetic field, use of projected images, so media in every way. Yes. So love yourself, have compassion for yourself, whether you believe that you are a mixture of amazing DNA from off planet and on planet, or you believe something else. It's given a name and it's human, but you can refer to yourself as anything you like. But do it with love and compassion, because we don't know what we don't know. Isn't that the truth? We don't know what we don't know. Seems ridiculous. It's like, oh, it is what it is. Fucking so over that statement. It is what it is. It is what you fucking make it a lot of the time. But really, I feel that it's true for me right now anyway. I don't know what I don't know. And I'm seeing that and experiencing that subjectively. And then, you know, the effort is to view it objectively, to come about some feeling of coherence, I'll say, which other people would say, oh, that's the feeling of its truth. That's true for me. When it feels good, it's like, yes, that is the truth. It's a feeling of coherence. And that comes from having the experiences, not beating ourselves up for it. Yes, we use plastic, but we also come up with absolutely brilliant means, brilliant ideas and technology, and implement them for completely neutralizing that. Where is that? Where's the Good News Channel? And I tell you, it won't be long. It's just that Amazon and Google and, the if you believe in the hierarchy of oppression, the third tier down or whatever it is, the Bezos and these dudes, they're gripping on for dear life. It's all over for them. In my opinion, it's all over. It's just the sequence of events that have to play out. And if you're really into that, just look up to the stars and the planets. It seems to be quite apparent in that respect that it's over for them. We're moving into a different time now, but it's not without its consequence of the fall, the shock, the denial of a lot of people in facing the darkness. So we have to be compassionate to ourselves and stop hating up on ourselves and our inherent nature, which I invite you to have a curiosity about. Am I bad? Is there a sinful nature? It's a valid question, I feel, and it's for you personally to explore, not to search outward. If you happen to look at the astrology just of this month, this is July 2020, there are lots of invitations for us to come from the outside, seeking ideas about healing, and come in. Because it's ultimately the self, inside the self. I think it's something in Deepak Chopra's 21 Days of Abundance that mentions, at the core of my being is the ultimate reality. At the core of my being is the ultimate reality. So give yourself the opportunity to be still. And if you can't be still the first time, it's just practice. It's just a pathway. Just make it stronger. Someone gave me a beautiful visualization recently. They said, you just let the pathways in the brain that you want to strengthen to grow leaves and to become these beautiful vines, those synapses and those pathways, to become a beautiful garden, a web of life and growth. And the pathways that you don't want, so this old programming from childhood that's destructive, and the detrimental stuff that's been lodged in the subconscious, to become overgrown by that. To become overgrown, completely overgrown. And that takes repetition. So when you lie down and you can't be still and you can't sense the core of your own being, that's cool. Just keep breathing and then come back to it and do it again. Doesn't matter whether it's 20 seconds or 5 minutes. You just keep doing it. Just make a commitment to keep doing it. No matter the impatience or irritability, you just keep coming back to it. Just like anything else. It's like brushing your teeth with your right hand. Do it with your left hand. It's really, really simple. It's just fire the will for a couple of seconds. And when you can sense the core of your own being, something amazing happens. It's profound and it's expansive, even though it could be visualized by yourself as a tiny black dot, the very core of your being, like a tiny but infinitely large vortex. It's a profound experience. And that's where I venture to say that all the answers lie. It's deeply rewarding. And I hope you have fun with it. because that's why we're here. Really, right now, a lot of it is about fun. Be light. What does the Pleiadian book say? It says the highly intelligent beings have humour. So that's a light heart. Don't focus on the hierarchy of oppression. Come back to the self. The universe and the cosmos and all it is responding to you anyway, because we're quantifiably all the same stuff now. We all know it. It's all proven. We're all made of the same stuff. So you're in denial, in essence. You're in denial if you reject that. And that's cool. That's a phase. It's okay. So having fun and being gentle with yourself and drinking lots of good water. Have fun. I love you.